So this intro is probably going to be the only part. No, I know this is going to be the only part of this vlog that I actually edit. Sorry, not sorry. Hey y'all, welcome back to Vlogmas. This is day 12 and I basically just posted my Vlogmas for yesterday. It really did not need to take me as long as it did to edit, but it did. It is almost 1 a.m. It is currently December 12th, so obviously day 12 of Vlogmas, and I figured that I really didn't want to have a big editing day ahead of me, so I would just put the camera down, do a kind of stream of consciousness type thing where I'm not really ranting, but I don't know, I feel like my vlogs really portray that I'm not really doing anything with my life, which is correct. So I just wanted to address that. So and like no one's had any questions about it, which like no one really watches these, so, and the people who do watch them know what's going on in my life because they're like my friends and family, so they know what's up. But if someone else just stumbles upon this, they're probably like, what the heck does this girl do with her life? And my answer is nothing. So that's what I'm going to talk about here. I'm not going to be making any cuts. I might make some cuts if I have like some dead space or I'm trying to like collect my thoughts, but I'm not really gonna be trying to have that happen. Does that make sense? See, normally that's something I would cut out because I'd be like, that doesn't make sense, but I do not give a right now. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, my bad. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. I don't care that I'm eating right now. I should not be eating right now, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to. Literally a few vlogs ago, I was like, I only eat spicy sweet Doritos, but I did say that sometimes, see, brain farts, they happen. I still eat nacho cheese, and I think I said like spicy chili. I meant to say nacho cheese, and then this is, what does it say? Spicy nacho, yeah. So nacho cheese is like the original plain Dorito flavor. And this one just has a bit more of a kick to it, I guess. So that's what I'm doing. And we're done with the snacks, for now at least. Where to begin? So I guess we'll start off with my college graduation, which happened this past May. I had my college graduation. In college, so I was a biology major with a minor in public health. That's what I graduated with. Graduated with honors. I was part of the honors program, which is like this big deal. You have to do this whole special senior project for it. I graduated cum laude. I have no idea how you say it, but there's like summa, magna, and just regular, and I was just regular, so you know, no big deal. And going into college, I was pre-med. I wanted to do medicine, and I was pre-med up until my junior year of college. That was when I was in biochem, and I started crying doing my homework because I realized that I did not be, see, brain fart again. I did not want to be doing chemistry for the rest of my life. I should have realized this in Gen Chem. I should have realized this in OChem. It took me until biochem to actually stand up and say, I do not want to do this, because it actually made me cry. I started looking up professions that had to do with anatomy that weren't necessarily medicine, and I came across physical therapy. So ever since, so I had that realization in about January, February of my junior year of college. And so after that, that's when I went all in PT. So I rearranged like my course schedule around so I could get like prerequisites for physical therapy school. Took some like, there's like a major at our school, exercise science. I was taking the exercise science classes for the rest of my collegiate career. So I did all that, got all that stuff done, did physical therapy shadowing, loved the people I shadowed, but there was another point where I was like, there's a difference between observing and doing. And it was at that moment where I was like, you know, I'm enjoying the people that I'm shadowing. They're really great, have great personalities, great work ethic. They're really good at what they do. But I put myself in their shoes and could not see myself in that position. Then I was kind of freaking out, and this was also the point where I was actually convinced that I was really going to go all in for the Disney college program. So this was about early spring semester of my senior year of college. So this was when I did my first ever DCP application, and that's a whole other story for another time, where I got no longer in consideration on the very last day that they were sending out offers. So great, so fun, we love. I was then kind of stuck. I had only told really my mom that I was not into doing PT. I did some more PT shadowing over the summer. Wasn't feeling it. I was like, I want to get away from the sciences. I want to do something creative. I want to express my whatever, my creative muscles, I guess you could say. So it took me a very long time. It wasn't until, October. It wasn't until October that I finally told my dad that I did not want to do physical therapy. He did not take it well. He is a doctor himself. My sister's a nurse. My mom was a physical therapist. My aunts were nurses. My grandma was a nurse anesthetist. Needless to say, I come from a medical family. I always kind of felt like I had to do something medical. I had to work in a hospital in some way, shape, or form. If you come from a family where everyone does one thing, you do not have to do one thing. You don't. Follow your own path, follow your own dreams, because if you go into something that makes you miserable, you're gonna regret it. So I'm lucky that I caught myself before I went into something miserable. I was actually very miserable even through the time from when I told my dad that I did not want to go into anything relating to sciences. He did not take it well, like I said. So I had done some soul searching before I told him, so I had like a backup plan to like present him with, hey, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And I came up with digital media. It's something that I've always loved to do. I've been making videos since literally 4th grade. I had a digital camera that could take video, and I would put it on Windows Movie Maker, and I would just edit these boring random clips together. It would make no sense, but I would do it anyways because it was fun. I've been watching YouTube for ages. One of my best friends, her name is Natalie, her and I made a collab channel called Citrus Fruits, fruits with a Z instead of an S. Don't ask me why, but we did that because we loved watching YouTube and we wanted to create stuff ourselves. That channel did not get off the ground. I think that there's a video still on it of just me narrating what we were gonna do over stock images of citrus fruits. It's really lame. If you feel so inclined, look it up. I don't know the account or the password to that YouTube channel, so it'll be there forever. So gosh, where was I going with this? Okay, yeah, so digital media, that kind of ties into where I started off. That was a long rant to get to there, but I don't care. So here's what happened. I graduated, and I think it was 4 days after graduation, I had a very major surgery, which I'm going to be making another video about for another time. This surgery was pretty invasive, pretty big. The recovery process took a lot longer than anyone anticipated, longer than I anticipated, longer than my parents anticipated, longer than the doctors anticipated. It was a hot mess. Long story short, I'm actually allergic to the kind of sutures that they used in the surgery. The tea is that they used to use a different type of suture that like didn't have any issues, no one had a problem with it. They switched back to the kind that they used on me because it was cheaper. We love the medical system in the US. So healthcare is so great. I could tell you all about that. So that was a really long process. I had, I don't want to say a depressing summer, but here's another thing. I actually, in the beginning of this year, 2018, went to therapy for the very first time, mostly for anxiety, but I started the year having some really, irrational, intrusive thoughts, and I was like, what the heck's going on? So my therapist helped me out, and I was doing really well up until post-surgery when those thoughts started to come back, and I was like, what's going on? Turns out, I just wasn't getting enough exercise and taking care of myself. Haha, no surprise. I picked that back up, was feeling pretty good. And then fast forward to me telling my dad that I didn't want to go into the sciences for my future career. So I presented him with digital media. My plan was that I was going to apply to the local community college to try and get an associate's in, I forget the name of the program, but like videography, cinematography, digital media, marketing, graphic design, working with media basically. I applied for a crap ton of full-time, part-time, seasonal jobs in the area, both relating to digital media and also having nothing to do with digital media. Like I applied for like a seasonal JCPenney portrait photography job. Still have not heard back from that, so I don't know what happened with that application, but applied for all this stuff, and some of the things were like, yes, we'd love to have you interview. Other ones, I never heard anything and probably will never hear anything. To appease my father, I sent in 2 physical therapy school applications. I don't think I'm going to hear anything back on those because I literally sent them in the last day that they were taking applications. They probably will be able to tell that I'm not very into PT by looking at my application. They'll probably be like, someone forced her to do this, which they would be correct in assuming. At the moment, I'm not really doing anything. This, I guess we're gonna call it a semester, was supposed to be like my break. I wish that I had taken time off before college after high school, because if I had done that, I think that I would have really found myself and been able to have gone to college for a degree that I actually cared about, was passionate about, and really wanted. I gained so much weight in college. I was absolutely miserable most of the time. The only things that I actually enjoyed about it were my sorority, my dance group on campus, and yeah, that's about it. All the people there were pretty great, and even though I did not like my major, a lot of the professors were really, really cool. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything at the moment, except for vlogmas. And as of Wednesday, November 28th, 2018, I am officially doing the Disney College program for spring of 2019. I did end up applying to the local community college for their associate's program. The deadline for paying for those classes for this coming semester was December 3rd, and thank my lucky stars that I heard back about my DCP application a few days before then, because I had not paid for those classes and did not really want to, because I wanted to do the DCP instead. I understand that not a lot of people can be in a situation such as me where, you know, if they have a surgery, they can't take time off like that, and I really recognize and appreciate it. And I know it's probably gonna come off like as terrible. I don't know. I tell all my friends that I feel like a leech with my parents a lot of the times, especially now, because they're not doing anything and they're being really supportive. But at the same time, this isn't going to last. I'm about to go and embark on my own journey. I'm about to grab hold of my dreams and make them come true. Happily ever after reference, I made it work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be living, learning, and earning in Walt Disney World starting on February 4th. Like, what? I'm so excited. It wasn't until a few months ago that I actually considered the possibility of being able to possibly have a long-term career with the Walt Disney Company. If I'm doing the college program, there's so many opportunities to network and meet people and learn even more about the company. I'm not even down there yet, and I'm already like thinking about, okay, I want to extend through the summer, and then I want to apply for professional internship. What do I think? I think that my family is amazing and incredible, and I'm so grateful and so lucky and so blessed to have them in my life. I'm so lucky that I have the parents that I do, and the sister that I do, and the grandparents that I do, and the friends that I do. I love every single person in my life, you know, the good and the bad. I love them all, because even if I had a bad experience, I learned something from it, and there's nothing better than having experiences that you can learn from, truthfully, and that's why I'm so excited to go to Disney. Okay, not that I'm excited to have people yell at me, but like, I'm excited to learn from them how to handle that type of situation, because they've got a way of doing it, and I'm so excited to learn it and implement it into the things that I'm doing as an attractions cast member. Yeah, it'll be good. That's pretty much everything, I think. Did I cover everything? I don't know. I'm still having fun doing vlogmas. I'm really glad that I'm doing this, and I tell myself this all the time, but I really am glad that I'm doing vlogmas, because it forces me to sit down and edit a video every single day. Like, I'm planning on doing the DCP, planning on doing the whole vlogging thing, as a lot of people have done in the recent past. There's a huge trend of doing like week in my life in the Disney College program, and I totally want to do that. I'm glad I'm doing vlogmas, because it's like an introduction to that, but at the same time, a week in the life of my Teach College program is only a week, and this is like almost a month. So I guess if you have any questions about me or anything I talked about here, you probably don't, because I feel like I gave a decent explanation. I don't know, but if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I want to shout out to my friend Tara. Tara has literally commented on like every video. Tara, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for commenting. I really love it. So hey, other friends, please comment too, because I want to talk to you guys on YouTube and not just through text and Snapchat. Was that tea? Probably not. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Whoever you are in the world, thank you so much for watching, especially if you watch this whole thing. This is gonna be like 20 minutes and long as a vlogmas. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. That's all for me for this video. Stay straight. I'm an emotional person, or at least I cry a lot when I'm happy and there are things that bring me joy. If you noticed maybe potentially that this video, well, not right now, but this video was filmed. This video had slightly better quality to it. That's because I haven't even filmed it yet, but I just walked into our computer room in our house. We call it that just because that's where we go to do stuff on the computer. This was sitting next to my computer. This is my mom literally just went to go run errands and I come down and this is next to my computer. I'm in shock. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Mom. I'm gonna give her the biggest hug in the history of the universe when she gets back that she can handle, because she has back problems, so I can't always hug her as hard as I would like to. But oh my gosh, I've seen people using this forever and I've looked at it online so many times. I'm holding the box right here and it doesn't feel realist. This one's gonna be like going to Disney World probably. Okay. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, and with the blessings from above, God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.